Last day of the semester. I'm waiting for my DD. It's about 9 o'clock. It's hitting 30 degrees at the moment. It's hot. It's going to be sweaty. And yeah, this is going to be my day's vlog. Yeah, so I'm in the DD. Nicely AC. Gonna take about 15 minutes, I hope, if the guy goes the right way. So I just got through the gate and my temperature checked, my green QR code checked, and this is my last day on campus this semester, as I mentioned. What is it, June, I forget what it is, 11th, 12th, June 12th. This time last year I was in Britain, and won't be going there soon, I'm sure. But this semester has been a really strange semester, as you can imagine, with COVID and everything that's going on. And you know, as a teacher, it means you really got to, you know, up your game a little bit. The online teaching that we did most of the semester was challenging. I mean, it really was. Getting to grips with the technology. We were using software that's called Ding Ding. Of course, it's all in Chinese, so you know, just getting used to that. And then how to manage a class. In one of my classes, I got 50 students, and they were all online. 50. And now, at the end of the semester, as part of their essays, of their exams, I have to give them a score for the classroom participation. I didn't see half of them. They were in the bedrooms. I kept the cameras off, except if I wanted to talk to them. Then I got their cameras on. So, you know, I don't know what the fuck that they were doing in their bedrooms when I was PPTing them. And that's basically, you know, what you can do is PPT them. And yeah, so that was most of the semester was online. And I think there's been ups and downs with it. And the problem is when we got back into the classroom about 5 weeks ago, we got back into the classroom. But to be perfectly frank, you know, given that China is a major technological country, you know, there's loads of stuff. You know, the technology in the classroom is not the best. And as ever, in every classroom that I've taught, you know, the operating systems on the computers are in Chinese, and why not? It's China. So that also makes it doubly difficult, and you have to remember which buttons to press and which things to click. So yeah, so I've got 2 classes today, but I'm just about to go and have a coffee. So this is my, as I said, my last day. So this is my first year in a Chinese university, and here's some of my impressions of being in a Chinese university. My first impressions of working in a Chinese university is that pretty much they leave you to get on with it. There's no micromanagement. There's not a lot of management at all, and a bit like the high schools and stuff, you know, you're told stuff at the last minute. The what would you call it in the West, the waterfall of information is, by the time it gets to you, is a trickle, and it's often too late. But we do our best, you know. I'm here to teach. I'm not here to entertain. So I'm pretty strict in my classroom, and I'm told that the bosses like that. They like me being strict, and you have to be, because otherwise you're going to end up with 30 students looking at their phones, and then what's the point of standing in front of them and just speaking? And it's like, you see it on the film, some cartoons. What is it? It's Peanuts. When Charlie Brown is in the classroom, all you can hear from the teacher is blah 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 blah. That's Charlie Brown, isn't it? And I don't want to be that teacher. So yeah, in my classroom, phones are away, tablets are away, computers are away, no sleeping, no eating, and I'm not trying to be their friend. I'm their teacher, so that's the way it is in my classroom. I mentioned, the problems with the technology, especially with us being online for so long. That brought with it its own problems and issues, although, it's quite nice staying at home and not having to get up at 6 o'clock to get into the university for an 8:15 class. Today my class is at 9:50. It's 9:30 now. Got 10 minutes. Had my coffee. Which, one good thing is, the university buy. I've got a card. They put money on it, so I get free coffee, free food. So that's another good thing about working in a Chinese university. The major benefit for me is because I'm well over the age of getting a visa for work. The ceiling for teachers is 60, and I'm well over 60 now. But I have an ace up my sleeve. The ace up my sleeve is my PhD. So that allows them to extend my working life. How much longer I'll extend it for, I don't know. I'm 66, and I've just signed another 2-year contract. But that's going to be 68. I think 70 is the real limit in China. Who knows? It depends on your health. It depends on your employer. It depends on so many things. This one thing this year has shown us is that we cannot depend on anything at all. So today I'm finishing off my English writing course. I've never taught English writing before, but it's been really interesting. I've got them to write everything from an email through to academic writing, poems, haikus, creative writing. And to be fair, these students are really creative. I've enjoyed reading their stories and their poems. You might have seen online that I posted. I made their poems into books, and I posted them online. Yeah, if you want books of poetry from my students during the COVID time, ask me. I'll send you one. Today is the final day, so I'm just going to be berating them about their final exam essays. They had to do one creative piece of writing and one academic essay, so they'll be getting the benefit of my ire about where they've gone wrong on that, but also where they've done really well, because I've really enjoyed reading their stories. It's been an eye-opener. We've had everything from science fiction, horror, moral tales, fantasy. It's been really good. But I'm gonna drink my coffee now and get ready for my class, and I will add more later. Oh, just going to class. This is my building. Fortunately, I'm on the first floor, so I don't have to climb up the stairs and end up being all hot and sweaty. Another bonus of working in this university for an old man like me is being a media and communications university. I think the majority of the students are girls, which always makes my day happy when my class is 99% young women, because they're much easier to teach than the boys, to be honest. They do what you actually ask them to do, whereas the boys really don't give a shit most of the time. So let's get to the classroom. We're down the end of the long, spooky corridor. It's a little bit cooler in here. Morning. How are you?
Oh, quite good.
It's 32 degrees. I just finished my first class. It's lunchtime, and we're gonna go up to the local shopping mall. I need to get some cash out the ATM, and there's Starbucks there, so I'm gonna have an iced coffee and sit in the AC for a bit, because the classroom that I've just come from, there's no AC at the moment, because AC is not allowed because it spreads the germs around, apparently. Although we got the fan on, which is whisking the air around as well, so I don't understand the logic of that at all, really. You can see all the food being delivered to the students here by these food delivery guys. Oh. These cycle lanes are two-way, and you get cars in them. You see this parking here, there's a parking guy. Well, I'm on a share bike. It's just too hot for me to take my bike in the morning, because I just end up getting to work sweaty. Those are delivery guys delivering food for students. Some of these shops are still shut. That's a training school there in the red. The training school, I know the guy, but it's been locked. They've lost all their business during the lockdown. I was hoping to get a job there during the summer, but don't know if he's going to open. Anyway, shopping mall is just down here, so I want to say toodaloo, bye bye, before I get knocked down by any random bicyclists. Okay, just getting to the bank now. Get to the ATM. Oh no, looks like somebody might be in there Means you have to wait for hours. Anyway, I've done a video about using your card in the ATM. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for this guy to finish. Been to the bank. Now we're going to Family Mart. My wife has given me not a list, but some things she wants. She wants some glasses cleaner, so I'm gonna have to look for those. One moment. Masks. Glass cleaner, yay! My hunter gathering has worked. There you are. I recommend these. If you're having a salad, these lobster king. I really like these. 9 quite 80 each. Good for your salad, man. This is a cool shop. Imported foods. It's just a little place, but we really do get some great bargains here. A lot of cereal, and my wife wants me to get some cereal, but it's not got the one she wants at the moment. A lot of it here is getting close to the date, but you know, it's still good stuff. But not what she wants, unfortunately. But as I don't want to disappoint her, I'll be taking her one of these. She likes to put it on a salad of all things rather than have it for breakfast. I think I'm going to go for this one. 39 kwai. They're about 50 or 60 or 70 in the supermarkets. And now that my duty is done, here we go for Starbucks and an iced coffee before my class. Get me ready for my class this afternoon. Yay! Egg and bacon sandwiches. That's new. Our lunch menu looks to be getting better here in Starbucks. I'm having the Parmesan toast. Parmesan cheese toast. Yum. Maybe that next time. Yeah. I thought it was going to be a bit more than a slice of toast, but hey ho, let's try it. Going for the Parmesan toast. It's okay. Okay, back on the bike, almost got wiped out then. Still 32 degrees. And we're gonna go back along the pavement like everybody else is. This is the guy I was hoping to work for, maybe. George, I think his name was. We're going back along the pavement because it's easier. It's not. It's just as fraught with danger as driving along the road. But bookshop. You've got these delivery guys and people zooming backwards and forwards along the pavement. All this along here is my university, all this on the right. Back there is the accommodation. Along here is the teaching blocks. Busy. Busy. Yo, fuck. See? Take your life in your fucking hands here. Whoa. Let's get going again. Yeah, well, you know, these delivery guys, they're on a timetable, I guess. The more deliveries they make, the more money they make. If they're late, they lose money probably. Hey. Huawei. This is a fixing place for Huawei phones. My university's over there, so I'm gonna get ready to show my green QR code to get back on the campus. I've got an appointment with a couple of students in a minute up in my, what I call my office, but basically it's a desk in a room. I'll show it you. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm just going upstairs. This time I'm going to use the lift. In this heat, it's just exhausting climbing up four stories. And you know, I'm wet and sweaty enough as it is, so we're gonna go up. This is just a bit worrying because the last time I was in here, we got to the 4th floor and it wouldn't let me out. I had to go down to the 3rd floor. Here we are at the 4th floor. Hey, it's open. So this is my school. Ping pong. Director and deputy director's offices. I think these are alumni. The party secretary's office. The dean's office. And along here, the international students management office. Yeah, it's lunchtime, everybody's napping now. So here we are at, not my office, but the Department of Languages and Foreign Languages and Cultures, which is where I have a desk. But they've changed the, how do I get in? Wait, I might need, I need a magic number. I've got to go and ask. They've changed the locks. So here we go. Last class of the semester. We're going over here now. I was going to do a bit more chat, but somebody hijacked me over lunch, so I will be having some chat a bit later on, I think, about my year in a Chinese university, my first year in a Chinese university. So yeah, room 116, here we come. Actually, I've come in the wrong side of the building. Room 116 is the other side, I think. I've got dark glasses on, so I can't see much. Where are we? Room 106, so yeah, it's round the corner. There's machines for the water and drinks. Hello. I think we're here somewhere. 111. I'll put right down the bottom here. Considering I've been here 5 weeks or more. I should know where the room is. Oh, here we are, 116. Let's see who's turned up. Hey. Hi, just one of you so far. Okay.
You're doing live streaming?
Ah?
You're doing live streaming?
Am I doing?
A live streaming.
No, I'm doing a vlog. So I'm gonna, just my last day of the semester. It's 3 o'clock, Friday. I finished my last class. It's 34 degrees out. I'm absolutely soaking wet. I'm thirsty. We're just going to the HR department to get my papers so that I can get myself a permanent residence visa or temporary residency visa. That's what it is. I need a piece of paper with a red stamp on it because we're going to the police on Wednesday. But yeah, so look, this is the size of this university. Here we go. Let me look. The model of the university. That's the student blocks. That's where we are now. That's where I was just teaching. I also teach in that block. That's the library. So that's the big broadcasting building. So you can see just how big these universities are with these models. Games pitches, student accommodation. Huge, huge. One long block. So we're just going to go down to the office down there, get my paperwork, and so yeah, I'm going to switch it off now because this is the stuff. Yeah, I got all the paperwork. So next Wednesday we will be going to the police to get my new temporary residency visa. Don't jump. Here we go. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Having a mask on as well. It's hot. Going over to my school now. I've got to learn how to input the exam marks into some sort of software. They said they've changed it into English for me, which is gonna be great. But man, the sun is hot and it's humid and wet and sweaty. And I can't be bothered to walk to the back of the building to get in the lift, so I'm going to have to get up the 4 flights of stairs to get up to the 4th floor. Hey, it keeps the heart pounding, but I've already done, let me have a check on my watch. I'm already on 16,000 steps today. 16,000 steps. That's what I've done today. In this heat, it's exhausting, man. I need some more water. And then I'm going to cycle home on one of these share bikes. I'm going to take one of these share bikes home. And just to keep the whole old heart pumping, huh? Wow. Here we go. Catch you later. Okay, we're going down now, and I'm gonna take you on a detour through the School of Marxism. Here we are. Dun, 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 dun. This is the School of Marxism. Is that Marx and Engels? I'm not sure. I think that's Marx. That's Engels. Xi Jinping. And the Chinese leader is Mao. Vladimir Ilyich. Oh, that's Engels. That's Frederick Engels. Karl Marx. Well, it's very boring. And I think now we sort of meander into a school of journalism. And we have Ralph Emerson. I think this is now the School of Journalism. Francis Bacon, Willie Shakespeare. The Foreign Language Teaching Centre. Percy Shelley. So, Foreign Languages Teaching Centre, not journalism. It was journalism, but I think they've changed it. So, there you go. That's the School of Marxism. Aren't we going down again? The temperature's bounced up to 35 degrees. My app on my phone is threatening thunderstorms. So it's a half-hour cycle home. So let's get getting on the bike and cycling home. Got to get the earbuds in first, though. Got to have some sounds when we're on the bike. Okay, we're choosing the bike, and it looks like we're choosing this one. Yeah, here we go. The end of the semester, on the way home. On the bike. It's hot, sweaty. Somebody's waving at me. Probably one of my students. Hello. Bye bye. Yeah, see, it's nice. It's nice to be loved, isn't it? Anyway, getting to the gates. Let's get out of this place. Cycling home. It's about a half-hour cycle. It's a bit hot, sweaty. Last day of the semester. A whole bunch of students here coming from their university, which is over the road. Make sure I don't crash into any of them, because none of them, the green cross code is non-existent. You can see this guy not even looking where he's going. Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep beep. So it's been a good semester. I mean, apart from the lockdown, the online teaching, which was a good learning experience. I've enjoyed it. I've been teaching oral English, written English, public speaking. And I think it's gone well. I've just got some essay marking to do, exam marking to get done by the end of next week. But the students are good. Creative writing has been quite good. I've enjoyed reading the creative writing. You might have seen that I posted some of their poetry. If you want to read their lockdown poetry, contact me and I'll send you the books that I made. Yeah, so it's all good. And now I've got 2 months off. I mean, I don't even know when we're going to go back to the university, because they don't even know themselves. Coming to a road junction now. Okay, we've got the green light, green cross code. We can all go. Here we go. Yeah, the university, you know, they've got no idea when the next semester will start. River over there. They just said maybe September. Maybe September. When in September, they don't know. It might be August, we don't know. Just depends on them. On, I guess, the university and the local education committee. So yeah. Oh, the sleeping policeman. Oh. Sleeping policeman. What I have to do with the end of the exams, I got to fill in some online forms. This of course are all in Chinese, and they've got codes and all sorts of things, buttons I've got to press and percentages I've got to work out. So I'm going to go back to the university next Thursday, sort it out, and then what? This time last year I was in England. Not going to happen this year, is it? Not going to happen. What are we going to do? Yeah, what are we going to do? Travel in China, I mean, it's a worry, isn't it? Because if like you're somewhere and then all of a sudden the virus comes back and you get shut down and you're stuck in a city somewhere. That American guy that I knew, you know, he went off to Philippines with his wife during the spring break, and then the virus hit. He's probably still there. I mean, he just stopped talking to me. I don't know why. But he's probably still in the Philippines unless he's managed to get back to the States. I don't know what he's doing. And he had all his stuff in the province he was teaching in. He had an apartment. He had a job. But can't leave the Philippines. His wife couldn't leave the Philippines. He couldn't re-enter China. The man is stuffed. Absolutely stuffed. I really don't know what happened to him. He might even see this video if he's stalking me and get in touch and tell me what's happening. But hey, he blocked me. He blocked me on WeChat and all the other places. So who knows? Another university over the road there. My students have another 3 weeks. They say it's a short semester. So they have another 3 weeks before they get home. They're doing various different things. Oh, here we are. So about halfway home. 6 kilometers is home. So 15 minutes. Half an hour. Yeah, my students, they said they got a short semester. They've got to do a vlog like this. So I gave them some advice about doing a vlog. Not that I'm great at it, but hey, they got to do some interpreting. They got to interpret a book, I think. So yeah, they won't be getting home for another 3 weeks. These bikes are silent. You don't hear them coming up behind you and then they whiz past you. We got to do a big left here, across this junction. Oh, we're going across there. Big junction here, waiting for the traffic lights. The main problem is the left turn. You got to watch out for those guys. or they're going to take you off. We've got green, but that's not for us. So I'm going to switch you off a moment. Here we go. Here we go. We got the green. Man, the sun is really burning on my back now. So we're just watching here, watching what's happening on this junction. Like these guys, they can do a right, or whatever it is, yeah, right. They don't have to wait. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, I got him on film. He just wasn't looking. He was looking right. He wasn't looking at me. That's what you have to be careful of. There he goes. Beamer. It's the same all over the world, isn't it? You drive a Beamer, you don't have to care about anybody else. Okay, let's switch it off again. Right, here's another busy junction we got to get across. Wow, I'm hot. Looking forward to my cup of tea when I get home. Now, it's another big junction. Spaceship parts by the look of it. Yeah, see, these guys can turn right even on a red. So as soon as we get a green light, these guys can still go right on the red. So, you know, you just got to be really careful. I know you got to get across. Then you got to get across before the light changes. Usually there's a cop on the other side, but you know, we can't be sure. Watermelon. Oh, here we go. Let's follow the watermelon man. Here we go. Yeah, there's a cop watching out for us. He's usually pretty good, this guy. It's usually the same guy. So he's usually pretty good, yeah. Oh, it's a different guy today, but it's usually pretty good. And this is pretty straightforward along here, along the river, nice and green. Yeah, just what we want, isn't it? We live in, alright, a nice place outside of the main part of Hangzhou. Lots of greenery, so yeah, it's nice. Okay, let's get in across the road. My granddad is gonna knock us down in a lorry. There's the school behind us and all the kids going home from school. I don't know if it's the end of their semester, but maybe I doubt it. It's a new school, this is a new school, because yeah, pretty much you can see where we live, it's just been built. We live in a new apartment and all around here is new build, and so they build the schools as well. Oh, wheel. I've got a green man, I think. Oh, it's turned red now. A little girl on a scooter, look how cute. Nice hat like me. It's all new build along here. It's another school, kindergarten or junior school, I think. The road's blocked off. My cars can't go down, but I can. Let's see if there's anything happening down here. Not much. It's a bit late now. All the way down here is schools. It's school. School. New build. New build, new build, new build. Mummies and daddies waiting for their kidlies. Let's go. Let's go. And this is our block here, our community. I'm going to go around the back door. And the work continues. This is our new mall here coming out that just opened. So it's got restaurants, it's got a Walmart, not Walmart, but Walmart, which is the Chinese version. Let's see if I can get across without getting killed. I'm gonna go down the wrong side of the road because that's where my apartments are. And it's got Starbucks, KFC over there. This is all going to be new build, all the workers' accommodation there. Lots of cranes and activity, and the other side of our house as well. That's all being worked as well. So we're getting a lot of noise, dust, dirt, which doesn't impress my wife. Anyway, we're back at the apartment now. So I'll switch off. But that's it. We're back. The end of the semester. That's me finished work for 2 months, I guess. Right, we're mid-June, July, August, more than 2 months. 2.5 months, which I get paid for. So, you know, teaching in China is not a bad gig, to be honest. You know, you could do worse than come to China. You know, we love China, those of us. If you see it on most of us, we love China. There are one or two haters. Don't get sucked into the haters. You know who they are. The rest of us love China. That's why we're here. Yeah, it's frustrating sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it's a pain in the ass. But on the whole, it's a good life, man. It's a good life, and I would recommend it if you've got an adventurous bone in your body. Come along and see what's happening in China. Yeah, because whatever happening in China is a whole new experience for you. Something to tell your grandkids, I guess. Oh, here I am. You know, I need a cup of tea. It's what time is it? Oh, I don't know what time it is. Probably gone 4 o'clock. Everything stops for tea, huh? A beautiful blue sky above me, huh? I can't really see because the shade and everything on the screen. I hope it comes out all right. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to push the like button and the bell thing, ding ding, and you'll see some more. I don't know what I'm going to do this summer, but I'm sure I'll do something. So yeah, come along and see.